Alright, what's up, Wolfpack? So I actually recorded this video already, but when I went to go edit it, it really or the audio was echoing, and it's something wrong with OBS. So now I'm on my Osmo Pocket, the thing I use at the gym. And also, for the people wondering, I did not record at the gym, which is why I'm recording this, because I feel bad. First of all, I want to get like 5 videos out a day, and I pretty almost failed, basically. Let's say I were to never do this, I would have failed the goal of mine. So, what I wanted to talk about today was free will, my thoughts on it, and if I think we have it or not. So, first of all, what is free will? Also, if you guys are wondering, I have a script right over here, so I might be looking over here for a little bit. But free will is the idea that you do your own things at your own discretion. So, going back to me recording at the gym, if I were to have free will, I would have gone in the gym, hit whatever exercises I was doing, and I would have recorded it because that was my goal for today. But I did not do that. Now, secondly, do I think we have free will? Which, going back on the gym point, I don't think so. Now, it might sound crazy because, I think a lot of people like to think, yeah, I do have free will because they, it's a mindset of like, yeah, I'm doing what I want to do because I want to do it rather than I'm doing it for other people. And the only reason I don't think we have free will is due to societal judgment / societal norms. Now, going back or on that topic, the only reason I did not record is because of how many people there were first day back at the college gym, and I was scared. I was worried that people are gonna look at me funny, being like, "Why does this guy got a tripod with a camera? Why is he talking to himself?" Let's say hypothetically, I did have true free will. I'm pretty sure I've said this point like 3 times now, but I would have gone in, would have recorded some of my sets, probably not all of them, because the camera angle would be bad, and I would have finished it, and the video would probably be out like 10 to 20 minutes. But I don't have that. And even though I don't think I have it, I don't think that no one has it. I think there are very few people with true free will. And that two that came to mind were Julius Caesar and Putin. Now, I personally don't like either of these guys. I think they've done a lot of bad things. And one common pattern between the two people I picked was that they are dictators, meaning they are above the law. Now, because they are above the law, they don't have to follow the law. And I would, whether that be for their betterment or for their downfall, as in Julius Caesar being assassinated and whatever going on with Russia and how they feel about Putin. I lost my train of thought. Hold on one second. Just gonna look at you like seductively right now. Okay. So the reason they have true free will is because they can either not follow those social judgments or they can eliminate them themselves. Now, I did a quick Google research, just a quick Google of both of these to see if they revoked any policies based on societal pressure. When I looked up for Julius Caesar, it said he just shifted his government style. He'd never really revoked the policy. And for Putin, it said that he enforced stricter and harsher punishment on people who showed backlash. Now, whether you think it's a good thing or bad thing, that's up to you. But those are the only people I think truly have free will, just because they have absolute power in their scenarios. And the only real way we can get back at those people is like what we did with Julius Caesar. He got assassinated, if you don't know. I'm not saying if you see someone with true free will, go assassinate them, because this is a bad way to lead in my next point, but it kind of works. I really don't think true free will is a good or a bad thing. I think it rather depends on the person. Now, if we're going off the two people that I did mention, yeah, it's a true free will is a bad thing according to those two people, because they've used and abused it, and it really hasn't led to a good scenario for the surrounding people of their country or their city. And let's say hypothetically, everybody did have true free will. There was no laws put in place, and there was no one knew what societal norms were. I personally think the world would be a much more chaotic place. Because if we think about this, I think a lot of people would use this now given free will in sort of a selfish manner. I think they would, maybe they would rob a store. Not saying everybody's going to do this, but they have free will. Let's say their money, they don't have the money to afford everything they want. They just go steal it. So there's that. There's other things, people with like anger issues or some anger problems might do some things worse. So, do I think that it is a good thing that not all of us have free will? Yes. But with that being said, I think it's kind of like a punch to ideologically punch to the face if we have the mindset that we don't have free will, because it kind of it makes us sound like we're not really doing what we want to do for ourselves, because that's literally what it means, because if we don't have free will, then we're not doing things on our own discretion. And if, let's say, we weren't in a hypothetical, or well, it would still be a hypothetical, I guess, but let's say, let's not say, the only way I truly think the world would have true free will, which is meaning everybody would have true free will, is if there's only one person left in the world. And that's because there is no society to give societal norms, and there is no laws that this guy truly has to follow. And although that guy might be happy that he has true free will, does it really matter if no one else is there to notice? Anyways, that's the end of the video. Quote of the day. I don't fully remember the quote that I had for the first one, but it was something like, if you're true to yourself, you're true to your mind. I think that's what it was. If you don't like what I said or want to argue that I'm wrong, please do so in the comments. At the end of the day, this is my thoughts. Your opinions are most likely different than mine. If you did like the video, hit the like button. And please subscribe so I can make money on ad revenue. Sorry to hate on you guys, but I need some money. Anyways, love you guys, and hopefully I'll record a gym video tomorrow.